Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the City of Torrance and the Torrance City Council, thank you for joining me today. I am truly humbled to deliver my third State of the City address as your mayor. Before I get started, I'd like to introduce all of my colleagues on the Torrance City Council. I ask that you hold your applause until all the elected officials in attendance today are introduced. Representing District 1, John Kaji. District 2, Bridget Lewis. District 3, Assam Sheikh. District 4, Sharon Kalani. District 5, Auril Matucci. And our latest new member, Dr. Jeremy Gerson. I'd also like to introduce our City Clerk, Rebecca Poirier, and City Treasurer, Tim Goodrich. Now let's give them all a round of applause. I want to express my gratitude to each of them for their dedication and collaboration spirit. Although they represent the city's 6 districts with unique needs and concerns, we are all united by our shared commitment and purpose, an unwavering desire to make Torrance the best place to live, work, and play. I would also like to thank our federal, state, and county legislatures and their representatives who are here for continuing to be champions of our city and for your unwavering support of our initiatives and policies. And I'd like to thank the Office of Consul General of Japan in Los Angeles for sending their representative, Stacy Tamura, to show the support of our International Relations Initiative. And I'd also like to thank the City Manager, Aram Shaparian, our City Attorney, Patrick Sullivan, and the entire executive team, along with our wonderful employees who continue to work behind the scenes to keep the city running as efficiently and smoothly as possible. Their unwavering commitment is evident in the civic pride they demonstrate and the tireless effort they put in every day to ensure our city remains vibrant and thriving. They are truly the heartbeat of our city. Thank you to the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce for hosting this event and to all the generous sponsors who make this event possible and to bring our business community together. Lastly, and most importantly, a special thanks to my wife, Amy, and my 2 daughters for their unconditional love and support throughout this entire journey. 2023 was nothing short of transformative, filled with new opportunities, significant growth, and unwavering resilience. We've been laying the groundwork for a strong foundation. Reflecting on this journey, I'm reminded of the theme I introduced last year, sowing the seeds for success. And just like in any garden, the seeds we plant require time, care, and patience before they bear fruit. As we continue to nurture these seeds, we understand that the results don't appear overnight. It takes patience and time to establish strong roots and set the foundation for success. We are still in the process of cultivating these efforts, knowing that the harvest will be worth the wait. Presenting my third State of the City address today, you'll find that my priorities remain consistent since being elected. We've advanced initiatives and policies that have proven to improve the quality of life, not only for the Torrance residents, but for the business community as well. My goals of ensuring financial health, stability, growth remain steadfast, and I'm proud to say we are a financially sound city. In tandem, public safety remains our top priority. The City Council recently adopted a balanced operating budget for the 2024 to 2025 fiscal year, standing at just over $525 million, with an additional $66.8 million allocated for capital improvement programs. While the city is still undergoing its annual audit, it is projected the city's reserve will top $75 million. Recall last year's State of the City. I had shared a projected reserves of $58 million, which is a long, long way back from the infamous 581K that brought us to a high-risk rating in 2020. A healthy reserve allows us to address unanticipated emergencies and provide uninterrupted public service to the community. Financial strength represents the lifeline that sustains and empowers our city. It provides stability and resources needed to support our workforce, maintain public safety, and ensure a high quality of life for our residents and businesses. A strong, balanced budget ensures that our city can thrive, grow, and weather challenges that may come our way. Thank you to the diligent work of our finance department, led by Sheila Poizon and her team, who play a crucial role in planning, allocating, and monitoring the use of funds to ensure the city's expenditures do not exceed its revenues. They provide the financial analysis, forecasts, and strategic guidance necessary to make informed decisions, prioritizing spending and avoiding deficits. In fact, they were acknowledged recently by the California Society of Municipal Finance Officers Association with the Operating Budget Excellence Award, fiscal year 2023 to 2024 operating budget, a first for our city. Good job, Sheila. Our financial health and stability are the results of disciplined financial management. In the 2023-2024 fiscal year, the city collected close to $23 million in sales tax revenue, measure SST, allocated to be spent on services benefiting the Torrance residents. Measure SST's Citizen Oversight Committee, formed in February 2023, ensures transparency, review of financial reports, scrutinize expenditures, provide accountability, and offer recommendations to ensure these funds are used as planned and in the most beneficial way for our community. Our financial stability creates a virtuous cycle where improved services, infrastructure, and amenities make Torrance more attractive, leading to higher demand and increased property values. In fact, the Los Angeles County Assessor shared with us recently that the value of our properties has increased by $2 billion. That's a 5.3% increase over the prior year, making Torrance one of the highest value cities in LA County. When a city demonstrates strong financial health, it instills confidence with current and prospective residents and investors about the city's long-term growth and stability. The confidence is reflected in the willingness to invest in property and driving up market value. Do you know what else has a direct impact on our property values? The city's ability to effectively address homelessness, at least within our 21 square miles. Let me share with you the commitment behind the city's homeless outreach efforts. Since opening the 3290 Temporary Housing Village in 2022, we've placed 34 individuals in permanent housing. 48 have been matched to housing vouchers. The interim housing program provides those experiencing homelessness with professional case management services to support them in attaining permanent housing. While Governor Newsom's executive order to address homeless encampments following the Supreme Court's decision in Grants Pass highlights an ongoing challenges we face in providing comprehensive solutions for homelessness across the state, it had little effect in Torrance. You know why? We have been actively working to clean up homeless encampments to ensure the safety and well-being of our residents. Additionally, we've updated our policies, such as prohibiting an individual from remaining at a bus stop site for a period longer than 4 hours in any given 24-hour window. In Torrance, we provide wraparound service designed to support homeless individuals and families. The city has 3 dedicated homeless outreach coordinators now, whose role is to connect homeless individuals in Torrance with resources to move towards permanent housing. Since January, they have served 475 individuals through street outreach, connecting them to appropriate services. Our outreach coordinators have been able to help 29 people attain permanent housing just through street outreach alone. Thanks to our partners at Harbor Interfaith Services and Venice Family Clinic, who continue to provide the necessary resources for people experiencing homelessness. Thanks to our local, county, state, federal, and private partners for their ongoing generous contributions. Since we started the village, we have secured more than $5 million to support construction and operation of the 3290 Housing Village, and to support the operations of street outreach. And I'm so proud to say, thanks to these partners, we can continue to do so through 2025. We're also able to address homelessness thanks to our public safety partners in the Torrance Police and Fire Departments, another key factor driving up property values in our community. Under the leadership of Torrance Police Chief Jay Hart, we are modernizing and embracing 21st century tools to enhance our efforts. Our officers continue to serve this community with unwavering courage and professionalism, and I commend the department for your sacrifices. I'm excited to share that just a few days ago, the Torrance Police hosted its official ribbon-cutting ceremony at the Real-Time Response Center, or RTRC, which leverages advanced video technology and crime analytics to enhance police response to critical incidents and bolster investigative efforts. The real-time data from nearly 225 city-owned public safety cameras and growing, over 1,400 additional feeds from our partners at Torrance Unified School District, nearly 100 license plate readers, and various other sensors, including mobile trailer cameras, the RTRC provides immediate situational awareness and data-driven decision-making. This capability is a true force multiplier while ensuring the efficient deployment of resources by improving response to incidents. The department also launched the Community Enhancement Program in August, aimed at improving the quality of life through outreach and targeted projects like crime suppression foot patrols, traffic enforcement, and business and homeless outreach. The high visibility enforcement will gain awareness throughout the city and will eventually become a crime deterrence. We also partnered with Simon Property Group when they launched their youth supervision policy at the Alamo Fashion Center. This initiative was put in place shortly after the holidays, where visitors under the age of 18 are required to be accompanied by an adult 21 years older after 3 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. The policy has been well received by the community and businesses. Last month, we proudly hosted a successful National Night Out at Columbia Park, bringing together our community for an evening of connection and collaboration with the Torrance Police Department. I would also like to commend our Torrance Fire Department for their unwavering commitment to connecting with our community with their exceptional emergency response time to all 911 calls. Under the leadership of Fire Chief David Dumais, they stand as an exemplary force within their industry. Operating across 6 fire stations throughout the city, they remain steadfast in their dedication to protecting lives and property in Torrance. And just this last year, Torrance Fire responded to a record number of service calls, including 12,000 rescues and emergency medical service incidents, 5,600 basic life transports, 900 fire and safety inspections, completed 300 hazardous incidents, and 150 fires. Rescue and medical emergency account for 73% of all calls. Torrance Fire is a nationally recognized agency having the Center for Public Safety Excellence Accreditation and Insurance Service Office Class 1 rating. We are an elite group, and it also reduces all your property insurance costs. 2023 also marked further enhancements in the department's emergency medical, or EMS. Last year, the EMS patient transportation program continued to expand from 29 to 35 full-time ambulance operators. The EMS division also made significant enhancements in data collection and reporting by converting to the National Emergency Medical Service Information System, which will ultimately improve patient care and enhance overall quality and efficiency. Also, headed our way this fall, the fire department is getting ready to launch a new system called tier dispatching. This change is designed to optimize emergency response efficiency and ensure that resources are best allocated to enhance service to the community. They also are upgrading their paramedic vehicles to ambulances with advanced life support capabilities, creating additional space to accommodate more specialized equipment and transporting critical patients. Soon, the response to a 911 call will be more strategic to ensure dispatching an engine, paramedic, basic life support ambulance is appropriate for each unique call and need. All of these accomplishments of our first responders continues to elevate our community to be one of the most desirable places to live, work, play, and visit. Public safety is foundational to fostering a thriving business community and is a key determinant in decision-making process for companies looking to relocate or establish their headquarters. As an economic powerhouse within the South Bay, we've welcomed more than 24 restaurants and businesses in the past year, so it's no surprise that Torrance ranks 8th highest value city in Los Angeles County, with an assessed valuation of $38.2 billion, producing the 3rd highest sales tax revenue among the 88 cities in the county. Why are we an economic powerhouse? Within a 5-mile radius of the city of Torrance, we have an aggregate income of $43 billion, with more than 42,000 businesses and a total daytime population of just over 943,000. Over the last year, Torrance had the highest average rate of hotel occupancy rate, 81%, outperforming all of our neighboring cities to the north, east, and south. People choose to stay in Torrance because it's safe, clean, and beautiful. We have great schools, and we're strategically located near some of the greatest attractions. The Why Torrance experience continues to resonate not only with our local community, but by travelers as well, boasting the motto, eat, shop, stay, and play. With several new restaurants like Boiling Crab, Murigami Udon, Bafang Dumpling, Board and Brew, The Kebab Shop, Simply Salad, Raising Cane's, 92 Korean Barbecue, Jansu John, and California's first drive-through Shake Shack. Across town, the Habit Burger just opened their own drive-through just a few weeks ago. The dining options are endless. We also opened a few more Starbucks, a Phil's Coffee, and a second Aldi's supermarket here in Torrance. The businesses are all proud to call Torrance their new home. Last year, I announced that an Apple store would be coming to Torrance. Where's my Apple? Well, I'm happy to report they will open their doors at the Lamo Fashion Center next Friday, September 20th. I think we have a lot of Apple fans here, I think. My colleagues and I are also thrilled to welcome a new business to Torrance. Drum roll, please. A joint venture between Sony and Honda called Sony Honda Mobility of America as they launched their new electric brand, Afeela. The Afeela brand will offer the most advanced integration of technology and entertainment, and we are thrilled Torrance will serve as their new home. I don't know how often the city could claim we have a brand new automaker as their new home. So stay tuned and keep your ears to the ground as we plan to make the official welcome and joint announcements soon. My colleagues and I traveled and visited unique conferences and trade shows this year, including Consumer Electric Show in January, the ICSC, the International Council of Shopping Centers, in May. What an eye-opening experience for us to see what is out there, see what we can do to attract new businesses and show support of our local Torrance businesses who are exhibiting, putting their brand on the global market, and showcasing. We use these opportunities to highlight the benefits of investing in Torrance to major potential business partners. We also launched the first of a kind event called Pitch Torrance, inviting local vendors to pitch to the city to utilize their services and products. A few months later, the Office of Economic Development hosted Select Torrance, complementing the Los Angeles County Economic Development Corporation's Select LA, inviting prospective businesses to discover why choosing Torrance is the right decision for their operations. Business development and marketing takes time to nurture and grow. It starts with a strategy and knowing our strengths. As we continue to sow the seeds for success, I am confident we will reap the rewards in our efforts in the near future. We've met with nearly 24 international groups, visitors and business executives and consul generals from various countries representing global communities over the last year. They're interested in what Torrance has to offer. We have strategically forged a path for international relations, expanding our Office of Economic Development. We're creating targeted campaigns to attract foreign direct investments by showcasing the city's diversity and strength, such as business-friendly environment, a skilled workforce, and strategic location. We're assisting local businesses in exploring international business markets, providing resources, connection, and support for exporting their products or services abroad. And we're leveraging technology and innovation by fostering relationships with global tech companies based here in Torrance. Our efforts continue to position the city as a key player in the international economic landscape while nurturing our domestic businesses. Another organization that continues to support the business community is the Torrance Area Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, Donna Duperon and her team, for supporting our businesses. Whether it's providing network opportunities, business advocacy, workshops and seminars, business referrals, advocating business-friendly policies, and hosting community events such as ribbon-cutting ceremonies, grand openings, informational gatherings, and celebrations like this one. Based on my calendar, I'm scheduled to welcome close to 2 to 3 new businesses each month, including Pure Essence Dentistry next week, Pure Life Acupuncture next month, High-Low Gift Shop in November, a 10th year anniversary celebration for Destination Art that same week. I have to keep a rotation of ties to wear all these events. It's exciting to be a part of this growth. We're looking forward to the upcoming 25th Annual Grand Mixer with the Japan Business Association and the Chamber. And if you haven't registered yet, it's taking place on Tuesday, October 1st at the Miyako Hybrid Hotel. This is just one of the many events the Chamber hosts throughout the year, and we are so grateful for your partnership with business community. So, sign up if you haven't. Torrance is becoming the epicenter of bioscience and technology. I'm excited to share that Taiwanese-based biotech iProton signed a letter of intent recently to establish their cancer treatment center here in Torrance. There are also exciting developments happening at the Torrance Gateway property owned by Ceres Regis Group, currently in phase 3 of their development. We have existing manufacturer Hadrian, which Forbes just listed as one of the next billion-dollar startups. And just down the street from Hadrian on Manhattan Place and Western Avenue, we welcome Score Sports, the leading North American sports apparel manufacturer, to their new headquarters in Torrance. So, if you need uniforms for your kids' AYSO, Little League, company intramural team, Score is the place to go. Speaking of sports, Premier Lacrosse League is proud to call Torrance their new home. After achieving astounding success, they rapidly outgrew their space in El Segundo and are now headquartered in Torrance. And for the indoor climbing enthusiasts, Touchstone Climbing is proud to present Class 5, one of the best in the industry, with 26,000 feet of climbing, 17,000 square feet of rope climbing, and 9,000 feet of bouldering, which opened just a few days ago. They're located at the former Babies R Us on Hawthorne Boulevard, and is said to have something fun for the whole family. Our partnership with businesses like each of yours has been instrumental in building a resilient foundation for growth locally and abroad. While not all businesses start here, many ultimately find their way home to Torrance, thanks in part to the strong community support and partnership with corporate citizens like the Torrance Refining Company, who have been wonderful neighbors. In fact, just last month, the city hosted once again the largest international art fair called Tris Nomad. It was held at Del Amo Crossing. It serves as a destination where artists can engage with fellow artists and the public and showcase their diverse and dynamic talents. Now, this event would not have been possible without the support of the presenting sponsor, which was the Torrance Refining Company. They also sponsored the Torrance Summer Nights, a series of free concerts and events hosted throughout our city. Thanks to their support, we were able to upgrade sound equipment and work with performers that drew crowds of more than 1,000 people per concert. They take pride that they are located here in Torrance. Collaborating with the city, they upgraded the landscaping along nearly 1.5 miles of street frontage on 190th Street, incorporating seasonally flowering trees and utilizing recycled water for irrigation. This not only enhances community pride, but also conserves fresh water for more essential uses. Another corporate citizen, such as Arc Boats, who moved from Inglewood to Torrance last year, have been growing at lightning speed. The innovative startup designs, manufactures, and sells one of the most advanced high-performance electric boats in the industry, with the ambitious goal of electrifying all watercraft, blending modern aerospace design and manufacturing techniques with traditional marine craftsmanship. And they're building them right here in Torrance. In line with the city's strategic plan of stewardship to the environment, thanks to the city's General Service Department led by Shant Bergadichian, the city replaced outdated electric vehicle chargers, signing with Blink Charging to install and maintain 6 DC fast charging stations and 14 level 2 charging stations across 6 public sites, and level 3 EV charger upgrades currently in progress. Since launching the 1 Mile 1 Charger project just over 10 years ago, it has saved more than 18,000 kilograms of greenhouse gas emissions by charging over 5,000 vehicles, and as of now, we have 99.7% of the city covered where drivers can count on at least 1 EV charger within each mile across the city. When people ask, what is the White Torrance experience? This is where we play our strength. It's the first-rate services you get in the city. We have competitive utilities and business license fees, a portfolio of major industries, skilled labor pools, proximity to Los Angeles and Long Beach ports, LAX, Zamperini Field, and freeway access. Not that we need the reminders, but Torrance continues to make best of lists. In 2024, we made the best friendly city and best farmers market based on Daily Breeze Beach Reporter. According to NoInsiders.com, a digital media platform, they ranked Del Amo Fashion Center a top 10 best shopping mall in the nation, alongside prestigious shopping centers like Mall of America, South Coast Plaza, and Aventura Mall. TravelAwaits.com, an online travel site empowering travelers to experience everything from bucket lists to trips to fun weekend getaways, nailed it round the head with this article, 9 reasons why you should visit Torrance instead of Los Angeles. TravelandLeisure.com ranked Torrance number 23 in the nation as one of the best places to live in the United States. And Niche.com ranked Torrance number 12 for best public schools with an A+ rating for our education systems. The list goes on. And while we're proud to be ranked in all of these esteemed categories, we're not surprised, because that is the Why Torrance experience. That's also why Torrance companies like Verco have not only survived but thrived since the 1950s. As a leading manufacturer of school furniture and equipment in the United States, Verco has set the standard for quality and innovation in the industry for decades. Earlier this month, I had the distinct pleasure of touring their impressive facility and meeting Mr. Robert Virtue, this year's Distinguished Citizen. His leadership and commitment and excellence have undoubtedly contributed to this company's enduring success. Congratulations on Verco on the remarkable achievements, and here's to many more successful years ahead. Just after I gave my speech last year, my colleagues and I embarked on an unforgettable trip to Kasho, Japan, and Hwaseong, South Korea. In Kasho, we celebrated the 50th anniversary of our sister city relationship, a tie that has bonded two countries through 5 decades and multiple generations of Torrance residents and families. With the help of our Growing Friendship Cities program, partnering with cities abroad, we continue to pursue business opportunities, foreign direct investment, commerce, trade, tourism, and to present ready-made infrastructure to leverage the development of new businesses to strengthen our revenue stream. As mentioned in the video, we kicked off 2023 with 2 Friendship City agreements with Tainan and Zhonghua, Taiwan. Then our 3rd Friendship City agreement with Hwaseong, South Korea. And just last month, we signed our 4th partnership with Bizen, Japan, the hometown of Los Angeles Dodger pitcher Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And, drum roll, on October 1st, we will sign our 5th Friendship City with Oshu, Japan, the hometown of Los Angeles Dodger Shohei Ohtani. Can you connect the dots? Our existing Friendship City agreements have already brought numerous opportunities for cultural exchange, economic cooperation, and mutual understanding. These relationships enabled us to share best practices, attract international businesses, boost tourism, and create new avenues for investments. These partnerships are more than just symbolic. They provide tangible benefits that will benefit our city's development, growth, and ability to be called an economic powerhouse. We continue in the future. We hope in the future we can also partner with our schools, with our friendship cities, to launch a future student exchange program with students abroad so they can get a taste of life here in Torrance while experiencing athletic competition. Now, if you haven't noticed, the fan base for Dodgers has exploded since Yamamoto and Ohtani signed contracts to represent Los Angeles baseball. And thanks to our partnership with Discover Torrance and Debbie Hayes, who leads their marketing efforts, thank you for continuing to be wonderful ambassador to the city of Torrance. Discover Torrance helps visitors seek out the best place to stay in Torrance while on business or vacation, best place to eat, whether it's ramen or Korean barbecue, shop, and of course, catch a game during the season, whether it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey, rugby, or soccer. And when people visit, how do they get around? Our Torrance transit system. The transit department, led by Kim Turner, provides safe, reliable, inexpensive, courteous transportation to and from SoFi Stadium on game day for just $4 round trip. Whether you're catching a football game there or a concert at the Kia Forum, Intuit Dome, or YouTube Theater, it's just a short ride away. Leave the driving to the professionals so fans can enjoy a smooth trip to and from their favorite event. Just last month, we approved the Connect Torrance Microtransit pilot program for 1 year, an on-demand service to complement our Torrance Community Transit program for seniors and those with disabilities. Imagine our seniors being able to request a shared ride anywhere in Torrance for less than $5 per trip. And the best part, it's user-friendly, even for those who use a flip phone, like my mother. In addition, others who live, work, and do business within the pilot zone can use the service for just $5. When our visitors from BZN Japan arrived, we had the pleasure of giving them a driving tour of our city aboard one of our transit buses. Their first impressions spoke volumes. Your streets are impeccably clean. Your grass and trees are beautifully manicured. Your shopping malls are bustling, and your community exudes warmth and hospitality. These reflections are a testament to the backbone of our city. We would not have been able to welcome the international guests or host executives from Fortune 500 companies to explore Torrance if it weren't for our well-maintained roads, pristine streets, and beautifully landscaped neighborhoods. Thanks to our Public Works Department, led by Craig Belazarian and his team, who oversees street maintenance, traffic lighting, engineering, sanitation, streetscape, and water. Thank you for keeping our city running smoothly 24/7. They're busy maintaining more than 800 lane miles of roadway and more than 500 miles of curbs, gutters, and sidewalks in the city's public right-of-way. When you drive our street, we want to ensure a smooth ride, no matter how near or far the commute. This past year, the Street Operations Division installed about 1,400 regulatory and street name signs, filled 12,000 square feet of potholes, repaired more than 95,000 square feet of asphalt roadways, replaced 27,000 square feet of sidewalks, and grinded nearly 7,500 square feet of sidewalk displacements. The Sanitation Division diverted more than 8,200 tons of recyclables and more than 15,000 tons of organic waste from landfills, swept more than 66,000 miles of city streets, cleaned almost 400 miles of sewer pipelines and 8,800 manholes, and cleaned more than 1,300 storm drain catch basins. The Streetscape Division planted almost 600 street trees, trimmed close to 3,200 trees, responded to more than 500 tree emergencies, mowed 546 acres of turf and parkways and center medians, and addressed 2,800 residential requests. Have you noticed the strategically located gateway signs throughout the city? We'll be installing more of these wayfinding signage later this year. In addition to these, we will let visitors know exactly where they are, whether they're exiting the newly completed 405 freeway off-ramp at Crenshaw Boulevard near 182nd Street, or turning down one of our major entry points. There's no question when you've arrived in Torrance. To say our crews are busy would be an understatement. How do we do it? Leadership and commitment. Our executive team is committed to this city as much as I am, as much as you are. This year, we enhanced transparency by launching several dashboards on our website where you can see real-time updates, several of our initiatives, including the Capital Improvement Plan, or CIP. The city CIP outlines major capital expenditures to ensure the proper maintenance of assets and infrastructure. The interactive dashboard provides the public with an easy way to review and track the progress of funded projects across the community. Users can adjust filters on the map to refine their results. Earlier this year, our February storms impacted our residents and neighbors in the Vista, Montana community. Our Office of Emergency Service took action, and within a few hours, our Public Works, Community Development, along with several of our city departments, came together to tackle this landslide. While it took close to 6 months for the slope restoration and to fully and safely reopen the roads in Vista, Montana community, the city remains committed to work year-round ahead of the next rainy season to ensure the city is prepared for any unexpected disasters. Technology is incredible. We've been able to share information about the February storm on our trendingandtorrance.com website, along with our Instagram page. Everything you might have a question about is right there. In case you haven't seen it yet, we have a 24/7 live stream of Rocket Ship Park where you can see the beautiful city view any time of the day. Just go to torranceca.gov/RocketShipParkCam. My kids tell me, embrace the technology, Dad. Social media has been an incredible platform to help us connect and get information out to many of our community members. We found that through various means of communication, we're able to connect with each of you. Our See What Torrance is Doing campaign continues to remind our business and residential community that we are only a phone call away. A quick scan of a QR code or a click on an app is all it takes to connect with us. We want to ensure our residents and business partners have a way to connect with us at the touch of a finger, 24/7. And while you're on our website, don't forget to check out the torranceca.gov/year-in-review for a comprehensive look at the accomplishments of all 14 of our city departments, providing a clear picture of what an incredibly busy and productive year it has been for the city of Torrance. The online resource offers detailed insights into various projects, initiatives, collaborations, and milestones achieved across the city. Additionally, if you are a resident or a business owner in Torrance, you should have received our beautiful design year-in review mailer. This publication is a visual showcase of the city's achievement, thoughtfully curated to keep you informed and connect to our community. We encourage you to place it in a prominent location like your refrigerator or your phone for easy reference of important city contacts. As we move forward, Torrance Unified School District remains the cornerstone of excellent education. I am so pleased to see more than 22,000 Torrance Unified School students thrive and succeed year after year. As I may have mentioned before, both my children attended Torrance schools. They are a product of our education system. Torrance students continue to be recognized for accomplishments in academics and athletics, and the district for its enrichment programs. TUSD celebrated several significant milestones this year. The early college program, in partnership with El Camino College, completed its second successful year. Go ahead, give it up to them. Allowing high school students to earn college credits with 250 students applying for the third cohort. Thank you to the TUSD board, superintendent, along with all of the outstanding teachers, staff, and administrators who continue to put our students first. I also want to acknowledge El Camino College, who prepares students for four-year universities in the top 10% to UCs, top 5% to Cal State universities. El Camino College has also recently announced offering its first bachelor's degree in respiratory care, making it the first community college in Southern California to prepare students to go straight to work in this high-demand field. And we can't forget Southern California Regional Occupational Center, known as SoCal Rock, located in Torrance, providing vocational training for trades, especially at a time when these skills are in such high demand. And thank you to Cal State Dominguez Hills for continuing to support the South Bay with your annual economic forecast, in addition to offering vast selection of majors for our college community. You can count on me and your groundbreaking ceremony on your campus in just a few short weeks. Just as our community is home to top-rated schools, we also take pride in having world-class medical facilities. In fact, Torrance Memorial Medical Center and Providence Little Company of Mary Medical Center in Torrance were both recently honored as two of the best healthcare facilities globally, earning a spot on the world's best hospital list of 2024, as recognized by Newsweek and Statista, Inc. Congratulations to both institutions for your remarkable achievement. We're also fortunate to have top-ranked healthcare providers like Kaiser Permanente, Children's Hospital, UCLA Health, and affiliations with City of Hope and Cedars-Sinai, located here in Torrance to serve the healthcare community. The Community Service Department, led by John Rock, continues to support our growing community of youth and adults with wonderful park spaces to play along with recreational programs. As mentioned earlier, our summer concert series just wrapped up. The department, in partnership with Torrance Sister City Association, also support the 9-member delegates from our sister city, Kashiwa, Japan, this summer, who are here for 3 weeks. The Castro delegation explored Southern California, dining our local restaurants and shopping our local stores and immersing themselves in American culture, food, and lifestyle. As we continue off the heels of the Paris Summer Olympics, 2028 will be here before we know it. The city is actively preparing. We are keeping these focal points of infrastructure improvements, hospitality readiness, public safety, community engagement, sustainability, and economic developments in mind. We are strategically located with close proximity to Olympic venues, the airports, and neighboring areas. By leveraging the Olympics as an opportunity to attract new businesses and investments, we hope this will have a long-term economic impact that benefits our community for years to come. To support this growth and ensure residents, visitors, and business can easily access essential information, we're enhancing the city's website. Under the leadership of Andrei Yermakov, the city's Communication and Information Technology Director, and in collaboration with the city manager's office, the upcoming website upgrade will make it easier to navigate and access information, stay informed about city news and events, and find essential services like business licensing and permits. Revitalizing the torranceca.gov website will significantly improve communications with residents, visitors, and business alike. We appreciate your patience as our team undertakes these important projects. It will be worth the wait. As we work to improve our online presence through website upgrade, we're also focusing on enhancing the physical and economic landscape of our city. The Community Development Department, led by Michelle Ramirez, plays a critical role in this effort. Her team oversees various aspects of construction, enforcement, engineering, planning activities, focusing on streamlining permitting processes, investing in essential infrastructure, and supporting opportunities for workforce development. These initiatives have facilitated your success and enabled our local economy to thrive. Over the course of last year, they processed more than 9,000 permits, representing a combined job valuation of over $134 million. That reflects a robust economy, indicating a strong entrepreneurial spirit and business activity, contributing to job creation, economic growth, and increased tax revenue for the city. This number also suggests a healthy mix of small business and large enterprises and a variety of industries that support the community's economic and vibrancy. Speaking of growth, we're excited for the new development of the 218-unit luxury apartment complex, which will include nearly 12,000 square feet of commercial space on the former Gable House Bowl site. While it currently appears as a level dirt field, envision this modern, attractive living option taking shape, significantly enhancing the community's appeal and desirability. Adjacent to this hotel, folks are moving into the newly complete Collier Senior Living. We are a true destination of residential, commercial, and industrial. If you haven't heard, Torrance is hiring. In the past year alone, we received more than 16,000 applications for positions within the city. From those, we hired 369 new employees and promoted 318, a testament to the dynamic growth and opportunities within our organization. The Human Resource Department, led by Dr. Hediye Kajavi, has been instrumental in driving this success. Additionally, just last month, my colleagues and I approved a historic $4.6 million incentive package for our Torrance Police Department. Yes, I did say $4.6 million. This pilot program is designed to retain and attract top-tier officers with lateral hires eligible for signing bonuses of up to $100,000 during their first year. Recruiting the best in the field requires extraordinary efforts, including rigorous selection processes, comprehensive training, and competitive incentives. Only through such measures can we attract individuals who embody the highest standards of integrity and skill and dedication necessary to protect and serve our community with excellence. Excellence takes many forms here in Torrance, and we had the privilege of celebrating our outstanding employees as seen in the video, who embody the highest standards of professionalism with civic pride with our employees' picnic. And by the turnout, the proud, and the civic pride, and the I love Torrance spirit, it was not hard to miss. Along with our employee picnic, the city also hosted a number of wonderful events this past year. Did anyone attend our 4th of July fireworks show at the LA Galaxy Sports Complex? We had nearly 1,000 community members turn out and enjoy the show in a safe and fun way. We hosted the 62nd Annual Armed Forces Day Parade, Cherry Blossom Festivals, and the Fire Services Day, just to name a few. And we also have the coastal cleanup at Torrance Beach happening next weekend. And several more fantastic events planned, such as the Halloween Spooktacular Family Movie Night at Wilson Park on October 28th, and the annual Turkey Trot on Thanksgiving morning. And thanks to our General Service Department, you'll soon notice City Hall illuminate in festive colors, celebrating the wonderful holidays approaching. These are opportunities for my colleagues and I, along with our city employees, to engage with our community and show what we do and how we serve our community, our valued stakeholders. Thank you to our communications team for elevating how our city engages with the public, utilizing all available tools to share vital information and tell important stories about our community. So, what's ahead? The tremendous potential and possibilities for the city's growth, expansion, and development. Like these seeds we've planted, these opportunities will flourish as we nurture existing relationships and cultivate new ones. We have an exciting future ahead of us. I invite you to join me on this journey. Continue to stay engaged, share your ideas, and see what Torrance is doing. With your support and input, I am confident that we can continue to be trailblazers in our path of building relationships, partnerships, collaborations, and economic development in our great city. We continue to elevate the wide Torrance experience with our rich history, unique character, dedicated communities, exceptional public service and safety, top-rated schools and hospitals, our beautiful parks and open spaces, and an array of shopping and dining experiences that exceeds expectation. And the best is yet to come, with even more exciting opportunities on the horizon. Together, we can do great things. Together, we are the powerhouse of the South Bay. Together, I know the future is bright as we continue to sow the seeds for success. May God bless the city of Torrance. May God bless America. Thank you.
Mayor, this is just a small token of appreciation from the Torrance Chamber of Commerce. Thank you again for making this a very exciting and informative event. Your participation every year it honors us. Thank you.
Larry.